Okay, back with the final part. So, Mewtwo, he is sending us into space so we can fight him. And Junior's letting him digivolve. For some reason. And there's a cutscene. And this is basically the final boss. It's set into two parts. The first part is against its tail. And it's quite easy. Well, tons easier than the Megadeath. I'm getting confused with much better villains from even Final Fantasy V, which I don't even like that much. But X-Death's better than Megadeath. As Mewtwo is better than Galacticmon / Snatchmon. He wants to become one with Earth. Although it's a bit of an innuendo, it's a bit odd that Snatchmon wants to become one with Earth to become Gaiamon. Just innuendo. Well, this is a kid's game, so. Yeah, probably is. Kids game, probably didn't realise anyone would notice it, just ripping off Pokemon 100%. Well, I suppose that's kind of what they were going after, probably Pokemon fans to sell the game too, but still. Using Snatchmon like that, like, it's basically exactly the same as the start of the Pokemon movie, and whichever episode it is where he escapes Giovanni, well, except for the fact that Snatchmon kills a Megadeath. It's basically the same thing. In a jar, he escapes, he destroys all his sort of captive. It's like, I don't take orders from anyone, and then escapes. And he looks when he Snatchmon, he looked exactly like Mewtwo except purple. He sort of did look like Mewtwo when he had that strange armour on that he had while Giovanni controlled him, but that's just that. Yeah, the first phase does have quite a lot of HP, but its damage output's so low. It's not really low, but it's barely much of a threat. What? The body? Who says that? Is that the Digimon saying it, or is Junior saying that? Yeah, it kind of teleports to you and uses Ragnarok cannon. You shouldn't have to worry, even if you're somehow down to your last Digimon, because this leaves you with 1 HP. And I've read somewhere, I can't remember where, quite a while ago, that it copies the move you defeated it with for a certain special attack. It's got called question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, which it spams throughout the battle. I think it was a bad idea that used Soul Charge counter attack to beat the tail, because I think that dictates how strong question mark's move will be. Because I did about 1,600 damage. I think it does slightly less, but 1,000 it does 1,500 on Kimmerman, and it's a magic attack as well. So you can't get a counter on it. I thought you could. I wasn't sure whether it was a physical or not, but it's not. Even though it looks like it is. So most of this battle is me just trying to keep up with the damage that it just does with question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. Oh yeah, also, if you attack it and it evades the attack, its hand will counter-attack. So, you just want to hope your attacks always hit. It's actually pretty good if you've got the multi-crest or hammer rush or cyclone turbine, since if you're using multiple attacks, as long as one of them hits, the hand won't attack back, counter-attack. See, 2 hits and I'd say that's about a 7th of its HP, so it's got around. It's got around 5,000 and 5,500, between 5,500 and about 6,000 HP, I'd say. Also, Kumon got blasted, and is this the first time we've seen Marsmon? It's hard to tell. I think I might have gotten him once, although that might have been on the playthrough where I lost all the data due to my old laptop breaking. But Marsmon, yeah, that's it. Its finisher is. I think it might not work on Galacticmon because it has a chance for. It's a chance for a one-hit KO. It'd be pretty fun if I got that far. If that question mark attack didn't do so much damage, what I should have done is just spam the soul charge, like, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 times. Maybe remove the counter crest, because it does actually have an attack, but it does less damage, so, and it spams the question mark attack, so it barely ever happens. But if I spammed like soul charge a bunch of times, I probably would have been able to take it down with one cyclone turbine, even if not all of it hit. Also, oh wait, you'll see it later in the battle, but I don't know if it's supposed to happen, but at a certain point, Galacticmon did absolutely nothing but just take hits for some reason. I can't remember if it's supposed to do that or not, but I wasn't complaining. Because the longer it not use the stupid question marks attack, the better, I'd say. Might have been after this point. Also, its attack sort of looks like extremely like special and powerful, but it's not. It's about as much, a little bit more damage than the tail did, but weaker than question marks. Is it at this point? We'll see. I was using Mega Protection because I didn't realise, I wasn't too sure by that part if it was a magic attack or not, but the point I realised was towards the end of the battle. Also, metal attacks aren't too useful against it, because it's obviously a robot. Probably should have kept Rosemon on Patamon, and then I'd have what's it called, Grand Wave, which might have done more damage, but I think it evades magic attacks a lot of the time as well. Question marks are really annoying. Because 2-hit kills Gilmon, which means I can barely do anything unless I get 2 turns in a row. That's why I was being like completely indecisive. I was like, I'm gonna use a supercharge or not, but I'm pretty certain to get 2 turns in a row here. So I was like, cool. Yeah, I'd recommend tons of supercharges for this battle. Like, if you spent more time grinding, more of your Digimon probably might have healing techniques, but since I didn't grind, I figured, well, I may as well just use items, because it's basically the same as healing techniques, so... Yeah, at this point it kinda, like... the boss like sags or whatever and just does nothing for a whole bunch of turns. I was like, oh cool, it's not doing anything. Thank goodness. Else this battle would have took probably multiple videos. And not even because I don't have a limit, but because I wouldn't want to be talking over this for like 40 minutes or something. Also, the one time it... Holy... the heck? I forgot that happened as well. And because of that, and just generally, I used a life disc. Oh, that's actually quite surprising. I only needed one of them. Maybe I wasn't under-leveled as I thought. I only needed one life disc for this battle. If that, I think I might have beaten it without really requiring it. Because Patamon takes a lot less damage from question marks, and it's at that point I realised it was a magic attack. I think. Then again, Patamon does have a lot more defense than even Kumamon does now, because of all the defense chips I got, because they're really cheap. They're like 2,000 bits each. I think the wisdom ones might have been 2,100. I should have got some of those, as I've been kept saying. As I've kept saying. Sort of wasted a lot of bits on strength chips. Oh, and fire breath's actually working. Yeah, I didn't even need to like this. Actually, this battle, apart from having to spam supercharges, it was actually slightly easier than the Megadeath one. And a cutscene of Galacticmon being destroyed. And so Junior died on that satellite that day. Wait, does it go right into That's a bit funny. If you played the American version, you wouldn't know what happened to Junior, would you? I think. unless it ends later, we might have rearranged the cutscene so it wasn't so gruesome. Because if it just ended right there, it'd be like, oh, Junior died. I could say, oh, Junior died, and you wouldn't even be able to argue against it. But, oh, here's all the stuff. Sayana Murakara, whatever. The script writer. Unless that's programmer script, maybe. Nah, it can't be just programmers. That's blah 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 blah. Whoever the script writer is, they better have been a better script in the Japanese version. I would have fired that person even though they probably wouldn't have been hired ever again, or something like that. Maybe they're still writing for the DS Digimon World games. If so, probably a good idea that I didn't get. Pretty good that I didn't get them. There's a lot of people working on the CG movies. To know who? Oh, Insomniac. They made stuff like Ratchet and Clank. The European staff. The ones who basically just did all the stuff post-game with all the spelling errors and misnaming of Digimon and stuff. But anyway, he is... Oh, this might still be on the Digimon World 3 one, I don't know. But this kind of leads into the post-game, but I've cut that part off because I did play it a little bit and record it a bit, but it wasn't really much worth showing. And the whole plot kind of comes full circle at this point. Well, there's only like 1 minute left, so, and this is the end of the Let's Play. See my overall impressions. I sort of hate the game more than I did to begin with. Well, actually, I liked the game to begin with. Now, I kind of got had a rethink about it and realised that it wasn't as great as I thought it was. It's still a decent RPG. I wouldn't say it's my favourite Digimon game anymore. If I did say that near the start. It's a decent-ish game, but the 2003 end of PlayStation's lifespan, so on and so on, it really is an unfortunate game. I'd say play it if you like Digimon, but if not, watching my Let's Play was enough. For I'd suppose that you'd have to have liked Digimon to have watched my Let's Play. I suppose if you don't like RPGs that much, watching my Let's Play would be enough, because it's nothing fantastic, nothing too new. Can't think of very much that was unique about this one. Also, a picture of this picture of Platinum Numamon's just basically up so I can talk a bit more of it at the end, because the video kind of abruptly ended while I still had stuff to say. See, what would I give this game? I'd probably give it being kind to it, a 6 out of 10. It's a decent RPG. I wouldn't say it's any memorable, especially compared to considering it's on the PlayStation 1, which had the likes of Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9 years before this game was even out. And in terms of Digimon games, it had Digimon World 1 to compete with, which vastly, even if it's not an RPG, Digimon World 1 was vastly a better, more unique game than this has been. It's I think it kind of, to me, sits alongside Digimon World 2 now. There was far too much backtracking in the game, too much filler stuff, story honestly didn't make much sense. Obviously, did rip off Pokemon, had stuff like Snatchmon, who basically absolutely was Mewtwo. There's no buts, ifs or buts about that. What else is there? The battle system's lacking. It's imbalanced. Uh, some things are way better than others by far, even though they're supposed to be kind of equals. Like, it's obvious some ultimates are better than others. Some rookies are way better than others despite stat differences. Like, although I did use them quite a lot, Patamon required far too much EXP and give out like, and wasn't too special. But that's just that. I think that's all I really have to say. So, if you've watched my whole Let's Play, whoa, thanks. Thanks to everyone who watched my Let's Play. Thanks for everyone who enjoyed it, and thanks for all the people who subscribed and so on and so on. And I'll see you when I get around to my next Let's Play, which might be a short game next between this and Pokemon Black and White. I'll see what I see. I'll try to find like I said, a short game that I like to Let's Play, and I'll do that between now and whenever Pokemon Black or White. I'll probably do Pokemon Black since I uploaded Pokemon White ones and played Pokemon White, so I'd probably be more motivated to play the other version. But once again, that's all for now. So see ya. Have a good Christmas, since that's when this video is going to be out. And I'll probably think of something and upload the next video of whatever I'm going to play, at least by New Year's. So see ya.